Good morning, everyone. Today we will see few questions of Python. Starting from the basics of Python, we are starting. First is how to declare the variable. We have two different methods for declaring a variable. Variable is what? Variable is like a placeholder which can hold any type of value. It could be, you can give any name to your variable, like for example, a underscore b. This is one of the example of variable. You can write only a also as a variable name. You can write a1 also as a variable name. You have to follow some rules for naming a variable. Rule number one is variable name should always start from an alphabet, not from a number. It means a1 is a correct variable name, but 1a is not a correct variable name. Secondly, special characters. No other special characters is allowed in between the variable name, only underscore is allowed. Third is you can use either capital letters or small letters, it's your choice. Rule number four is it should not be a keyword of Python. For example, if is a keyword of Python. How do we know if is a keyword of Python? As soon as you will type any keyword of Python, it turns to pink color. So you will get an idea that it's a keyword of Python. For example, break. If I'm typing break, then the color is changing to pink. So it means it's a keyword of Python. So we cannot use any keyword of Python as a variable name, right? So we can directly give value to variables, like if I'll write a equals to 13, then b equals to 2.5, c equals to Aditi, and d equals to true. Now, these are the four different types of value you can assign to a variable. These are called as data type, means the type of data which you are going to insert inside a variable. Like for example, 13, which type of data type is this? This is integer, right? 2.5 is a float value. 13 is an integer. This is a float value. Aditi is a name, so it is called as string. True or false. These are the two keywords where T will always first letter will be capital, and this data type which can hold only true or false. This data type which can hold only true or false, it is called as Boolean, right? I'm just removing this because this is just for your reference. Now these are the four variables. Now if you want to check which type of data a variable is holding, then you have to use type function. But before that, we will do print function. What is the use of print function? First of all, you have to understand that Python is a case sensitive language. It means you cannot write anything capital or small from your side. Whatever the way we used to write the statements or commands, you have to write it. You have to write it in that way only. Like the first basic statement, which is used to print the output on the output screen, is print statement. Print, then within bracket, you will write the name of the variable which you want to print. Like for example, if I wanted to print the value of A, then I'll write print A and run it. So 13 will get printed. Now, if I wanted to show that variable 1 equals to A, then whatever message you want to print as it is on the screen, that will come inside double quotes. Variable 1 is equals to double quotes close, put a comma. You can write multiple things together. So For writing multiple things, you always have to put comma in between. Variable 1 equals to 13. Next is like I wanted to print variable 2 is equals to b, the value of b. Print variable 3 is equals to c. Print variable 4 is equals to d. Run. Variable 1 equals to 13, 2 equals to 2.5, 3 Aditi, and it will print the value of A, B, C, D, or whatever these variables A, B, C, D are holding, it will get printed, right? So if anything we are writing without double quote, the value which is saved in that variable will get printed. And if you are writing anything inside double quote, then it will get printed as it is on the screen. So ये जो हमने variable 1, 2, 3, 4 लिखा है, this we have written within double quotes because we want that it should be printed on the screen as it is. And I want that value of A, B, C, D should get printed. So that will come without double quotes. Okay. Now, if I, instead of printing variables, I wanted to print that it is holding which type of value. So for that, you will use type keyword, type of A. We want to print type of A. Now it is telling variable 1 is equals to class integer. It's an integer. So type function will tell you which type of, which data type is saved in a variable. So till now we have, I think it is clear to everyone what is variable, how to insert a value in a variable. Okay, how to give assign value to a variable. Okay, what is this equals to sign? This is assignment operator because this helps you to assign value to a variable. So this is assignment operator. Single equals to is an assignment operator. Now here it is showing variable 1 is holding an integer value, variable 2 is holding a float value, variable 3 is holding a string value, and variable 4 is holding a Boolean value. Right? So if you want to print the data type of the variable, then you have to write the variable name in type function. And if you want to print the value of the variable, then you don't have to use this type keyword. You can directly write variable name like this. Okay. Now, if we want to take value from the user, because this is what we have done in this question, we have assumed the value by ourselves. But what if I wanted to take a value from the user? Then if you want to take a value from the user, then you have to use input function. A equals to input bracket start input, then whatever message you want to give to the user, input, enter your name. B equals to input, enter your class. Then I wanted to print whatever value user has inserted, you have to print it. So print P will be small because this is a case sensitive language. So print name equals to, now you have to write the name of the variable where you are storing your value. So name is stored in which variable? It's in A. So you will write A. Print class equals to, so class is stored in which variable? It's in B. So we will write B here and let's check the output. Enter your name, Dikshita, okay. Enter your class 6, okay. So name equals to Dikshita and class equals to 6, right? So this is how you can take value from the user and print it. Now, let's say we have to take some numbers instead of name and class. We have to take some numbers from the user, and we also have to perform some basic calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication. So here you will write enter first number, then enter second number, then print before writing the print statement, because you are going to do some perform some calculations based on these two numbers. So you will take a different variable, like let's say add equals to A plus B, then difference, next variable I'm taking DIFF, difference equals to A minus B. Now I wanted to print sum of first number, first and second number is, and then in second line, difference of first and second number is, now instead of A and B, sum is stored in which variable? Add. And difference is stored in which variable? Diff. Now check. And the first number, let's say 12, second number 16, error is coming. Now what is the error? Why is error coming? Because whenever we take any number from user, it will be treated as string value, and this is the error. It is saying it is a string and you cannot operate a string. मतलब हम string मतलब हमारा name हो गया एक तरह से. So जो भी हम number enter कर रहे हैं, it will be treated as a name. It will be treated as a string and we cannot perform any calculation on string. So we have to convert it into an integer first before performing any type of calculation. We have to convert it into integer. This is important only if you are performing any calculation based on a number. If you are not doing any calculation, you are just taking the value, for example, your house address you are taking, or maybe roll number you are taking, and you are not going to perform any calculation on it, then you can ignore this step, right? So how to convert it into an integer first. So before input statement, you will write int. Int is a function which will convert whatever value will be entered by user. It will get converted into integer and then only it will get stored into variable A. Similarly, here also you have to use int before second number. Now let's check. First number 12, second number 16. Sum of first and second number is 28. Difference of first and second number is -4. Clear? Now the answer is coming. Earlier it was not coming because whenever we take any value from the user, it will be treated as a string value in Python, and we need to convert it into integer because we are going to perform some calculation based on that. Let's say instead of entering a number, If I don't use int here, if I'll write, instead of entering a number, if I take first name and the second name of user, last name, you can say last name. Now, because we don't have to perform any calculation, because this is not a mathematical, it will be string and it should be treated as a string only. So now we have to print, see what will happen if I'll write A plus B means first name plus last name. So your name is equals to add. Full name is stored in variable add. First name, Rikshita, last name, Narang, and your name is equals to Dikshita Narang without space it is coming, right? Because it will join these two strings because it's a string. So what it will do, what the plus sign will do, plus is an operator which is used to concatenate two strings. So अगर वो string है तो उसको concatenate कर देगा मतलब join करके लिख देगा. But अगर वो number है then it will give you an error message because then you are trying to perform some mathematical calculation on it. Right? Okay.